Hi YouTube and Facebook, this is VidHead85 here, and it's a bit of a somber video today because I found out quite a few days ago that Allan Jarrett, also known by his drag persona Aretha Flowers, had been found dead in his apartment this past week, I believe. It's really jarring to me because I just saw him as Aretha at the Buffalo Brunch, and I've also seen him around a lot because oftentimes I would most times I would be at events and he would be there as Aretha. So basically, right about now, this is a rest in peace, Allan Jarrett, Aretha Flowers. And this is and also I'm going to latch on other people in here because, simply put, you know, a lot of times we know the Ellens and everything, but we may not fully appreciate a lot of the people in the LGBT community who have worked in the LGBT community. And have been monumental in getting us to where we are, and even if they've done something small, even the only paths that we crossed, as far as activism what was concerned, well, actually the Buffalo Brunch is kind of like an activism kind of thing too, but it's basically just paying for a ticket and eating lots of good food at Salvatore's, which is really good. I would encourage every single person out there who lives in the Buffalo region to purchase a ticket and or just get one somehow, so that you can support what the Buffalo Brunch does, and they do a lot of great work. But let me get to how I met Allan, Aretha, or Allan. Back it's now the Funky Monkey or something like that. It was right next to Cathode as Adonias, and this was around the time, maybe last year, 2011, around like May, early June of last year. My colleague Erin, her partner Casey, Jen, double N Jen, they're two different Jens, and we almost got single N Jen kind of married off that night, which was funny. And Chucky, and there were maybe one or two other people that actually I think it was just us five. We were out getting signatures for marriage letters. Now, we had just been up at Spot Coffee on Elmwood, and it was really interesting because it was really interesting because of the fact that we were just out all day, and we were really tired and everything, but we were like, you know what, this is gonna happen. This is the year that it's going to happen. So you know what, we'll just get a little bit of rest, and then we'll get back up there. So we did. We went to the Allen district, and I believe it was either Friday or Saturday, so we knew that the bars were going to be hopping, and we wanted to get them before they got too sloshed. So I go into Adonia's, and I give the petition, the marriage letters to the bartender, and then one of the first people that I actually got a signature from was Allan. And we talked a little bit, conversed a little bit, and he was like, well, you know what, hey, whatever you need me for, I'm here. So I'm like, you know what, I'll definitely keep that in mind, because hey, we're going to be having rallies and different things like that too. So that was the first time I'd ever met him, and he was dressed as Aretha at the time too. But it was funny because I believe, if I'm correct, was saying like how far back he goes, and when our elders of the LGBT community pass away, they take a history with them that I'll never know, because once they're gone, they're gone, and that's the thing, that once they're gone, they're gone, and there's nothing that we can do other than siphon from what they've, from the accounts of what happened. And I also want to attach to this, rest in peace, Vicky Vogue, Danny Winters, also going far back, and some living memories that I want to commemorate. Carol Spesser. You look at her and you think, oh, oy vey, she's Jewish, and she really, to me, typifies. She and I really have a lot of connections together because we're both minorities, and we're both, when we're in one circle, we're often known as the other. When I'm in gay circles, I'm known as the black guy. I'm usually the only black guy there, but that's okay. I understand. When I'm in black circles, I usually am kind of singled out because I'm gay. And vice versa. When she's in, Jewish circles, she's the lesbian. When she's in lesbian circles, she's the Jew. And it's kind of funny for me too, because that's a connection that we have. Bruce Cogan, shout out to him. He has been really amazing with supporting the LGBT community, and he's even done work as a crimes victims investigator. And he's pushing for a anti-violence initiative or anti-violence program. If anything, Buffalo definitely needs one, but finding the people to populate that kind of program would be daunting. But if anything, we definitely need to be up to the task on that, and that would definitely get us, help us a bit. Also, Brian Ball, president of Stonewall Democrats of Western New York. Very mild-mannered, kind of Peter Parker individual. But when he's around, you know that someone special is in your midst. I also want to give a shout out to Brittany DeBoll of ESPA. She's ESPA's coordinator here. Shout out to you. I don't know much about her, but she's awesome. Also, in the trans community, I want to salute Miss Ari Moore, Miss Patty Jones, and Miss Christina Klaus. Miss Christina Klaus is definitely, I call her my sister from across the pond. These are some living history that we definitely, that's in the making. And the gay rights movement, the history of the gay rights movement is still being written. I want to also to give a shout out to Carl Siciliano and Michael Signorilli. Also, though they are a bit more visible, but Carl Siciliano, he has been bringing attention to the Ali Forney Center, and the governor's cuts to youth homeless who are LGBT. 40% of homeless youth are identified as LGBT. So those are a few of many shout outs that I can make. Scott Rose, Pam Spalding, Alvin McEwen, thank you for all that you do for the LGBT community. And Zinnia Jones, she's an atheist, and that's the more noticeable thing I know about her. But she did she eviscerated the Regnerus study, and I really believe that she's definitely someone that I want to keep tabs on, because she's definitely up and coming. So Zinnia, I salute you, even though we have philosophical differences, as you're an atheist and I have Christian beliefs. I still stand with you because you are my sister, and I stand with all of the different individuals who believe differently and the same with me, who are standing with equality. Reverend Mother Ellen Browza, and all of the pro-LGBT clergy out there. Even some who believe that being gay is wrong, but yet they refuse to endorse the homophobic sentiment of other church leaders. I stand with you because that is a very delicate balance, and I understand how difficult it is sometimes to stand against colleagues that you know and love and respect. So I understand that, because even I had to be in that position. So this is kind of I went off on a tangent, but then again, as we remember the past, we must remember the present and the future, because of the fact that simply we can't all wallow in the past and we can't all wallow in today, but we must look to the past, prepare for today, or excuse me, look to the past, keep going on today, and prepare for the future. So thank you very much, YouTube. You have a great day.